And here's what it looked like in Florida when it passed through there yesterday. Colin brought the typical high winds and heavy rain across parts of that state. And you can see the storm blasted through someone's backyard, taking everything down on the porch. Well, nearby wind and rain brought down trees and power lines, damaging cars and knocking out power. But the latest updates show that Colin is not a tropical storm anymore. And now what's left of it is dumping some rain on the Outer Banks. So how is it affecting things there and here? Well, good news here for sure. Let's check in with meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler using the latest technology to track that rain and wind. Jeremy?
Okay, yeah, so it's still to our southwest, southwest of Hatteras, moving closer though quickly, moving northeast at 36 miles an hour. The latest winds were at 60 miles an hour as it became a post-tropical system, and that was to the southeast of the storm. Basically, this is the center, but it's a very broad and wide storm at the moment, so it stretches out quite a bit. And it's forecast to keep moving northeast, quickly out to sea, and then it's going to be over the North Atlantic, and it'll weaken and die out by the weekend. So Super Doppler 10 right now, we're still seeing some showers from this system, mainly across the Outer Banks. Hampton Roads, we're clearing out a little bit, but some very heavy rain still around the Hatteras area. Could see a little bit of localized flooding down there, a little street flooding. Lighter rain, though, north of Hatteras. It was really coming down for a while around Little Kinnikit and Avon. That moved out to sea. Now it's light rain. Same case for Rodanthe, Salvo, Waves. You had those heavy downpours. Those have shifted offshore, and now you just have a few lighter showers. So we're drying things out in Hampton Roads, and we're looking a lot better. How's it look right now down towards Hatteras? Well, we have before that, here's a flash flood watch, which did go until 2 p.m. Looks like they did let it expire for mainland Dare. Might still be going on for the Outer Banks, Dare County, though. This is what it looks like across the Hatteras area. You got some big waves going on, still some light rain and clouds, picks up at times. This afternoon, surfers are going to love this. The waves will be up and the sun will try and pop out, but that's a little bit later this afternoon. So far, we picked up over an inch of rain in Kill Level Hills and Virginia Beach, about 1.5 inches. Some of the sites down here probably reporting a little bit more than that, probably about 2, maybe 3 inches of rain, and so there's a little bit of street flooding. But the sun's popping out in Hampton Roads, the sun will pop out in Kill Level Hills, and that system will move off to the northeast. So we got increasing clouds, or increasing sunshine rather, partly cloudy skies, mid to upper 80s. There's still a cold front that's going to move through. That's why I've got some isolated showers for the afternoon. Winds will be turning out of the north at 5 to 15 miles an hour. The wind's not too strong today, especially across the Hampton Roads area, but we have had a few gusts above 30 miles an hour in Hatteras. I'm going to talk more about those winds and what the extended forecast brings for us coming up in just 10 minutes. Don?
All right, Jeremy, thank you. So what are things looking like on the ground down in the Outer Banks? Let's take you there. 10 News 5's Lex Gray traveled out to Rodanthe this morning, and she has an update about the conditions there. Lex?
Yeah, hey Don, I think I just heard Jeremy talking about sun later. We will definitely be looking forward to that because it is not the case at all right now. We've been driving, my photographer Rob Rizzo and I, since about 6 o'clock this morning to find some of the worst hit spots. Mostly what we saw along the way was just a little bit of flooding in ditches, heavy rain, but as that picked up throughout the morning as Tropical Storm Colin moved through and then became post-Tropical Storm Colin, this is what we're seeing now. So pretty flooded roadway. This is NC12. NCDOT has been reminding drivers all morning long to drive with caution along here. And that's mostly what we've been seeing. So far, we haven't really seen any stranded vehicles. People seem to be moving slowly through here. We did drive all the way down to Hatteras earlier this morning. That's where they closed county offices as well as schools. But at that point, we really weren't seeing any issues down there, which is a good sign. And as Jeremy said, this will all be moving out later, so hopefully it'll be a better situation for drivers later on in this afternoon. In Dare County, I'm Lex Gray, 10 on your side.